Once upon a time, a bear lived deep in a vast forest. His name was Koko. Koko was an adorable bear with fluffy fur and kind eyes. He was very close to the creatures of the forest, and was like an older brother to the small animals in particular. Koko always had a gentle smile on his face, and spent his time playing with them and eating together. However, Koko had one problem. That was that he could not find a true friend. The animals around him liked him, but deep in his heart he felt, "Am I really cherished?" He really wanted a friend with whom he could have a special bond. One day, Koko found a mysterious light on the outskirts of the forest. The light shone like a star and flickered as if drawing Koko to him. Koko was curious and wondered, "What is this?" and walked towards the light. There was a small pond ahead of the light. The moonlight was reflected on the surface of the pond, creating a very beautiful scene. At that moment, a small fairy appeared in front of Koko. The fairy had sparkling wings and said in a gentle voice, "I'm Almina. This pond is a place for those who seek the bond of destiny. I will help you find the bond with the friend you are looking for." Koko was surprised and filled with expectation. "Can you really find a friend?" Almina smiled and replied, "Of course. If you wish from your heart, fate will guide you." Koko was encouraged by those words. He closed his eyes and wished in his heart, "I want a friend who is truly important to me." At that moment, the surface of the pond rippled, and a brilliant light flew up into the sky. Then, when the light disappeared, a faint voice was heard from somewhere in the forest. "Here, here." The voice was faint but certainly calling Koko. Koko went deeper into the forest as if guided by the voice. As he continued to search for the source of the voice, he finally came near a small hole. A beautiful fluffy white rabbit was sticking out from it. "I'm Lily. I came here because I heard your voice," Lily said cheerfully. Koko looked into Lily's eyes and felt how pure and adorable she was. The two quickly hit it off and ran around the forest together. As they spent fun times together and got to know each other better, they began to feel a deep bond between them. As time passed, Koko and Lily became irreplaceable friends. They went on adventures in the forest and sometimes overcame difficulties together, and their bond grew deeper and deeper. For the first time, Koko was grateful to have a friend who he truly treasured. But one day, a sinister shadow crept into the forest. It was the presence of an evil witch who was ravaging the forest. The witch was trying to capture the creatures of the forest and lock them in her castle. Koko and Lily decided to stand up to protect the forest. The two of them joined forces with their friends to face the witch. Koko used his large body and Lily used her agility, and the two worked together beautifully to fight the witch. The witch was powerful, but the bond between Koko and Lily was even stronger. Finally, the two succeeded in defeating the witch and freeing the forest. Their friends praised them, and the animals in the forest celebrated. Koko realized that she had finally found the bond of destiny that she had truly been looking for. After that, Koko and Lily continued their adventure together, spending happy days in the forest. Their friendship took root like a big tree deep in the forest, and became a strong bond that could withstand any trial. And at night, under the starry sky, the two talked and shared their dreams. In the silence of the forest, Koko was lulled into a comfortable sleep beside Lily. It was as if the stars were watching over their friendship. The story of Koko and In Search of the Bonds of Fate continues in this way.